Welcome in, everyone. The camera just automatically turned on. I braided my beard and it looks like a little bird's nest. So I don't know. I know Jeremy's like, what are you doing? So I'm completely bonkers, and this is going to be our preview for our upcoming sale on Tuesday. It's Tuesday, June 3rd. So that's going to be our sale, and I'm going to take you camera down here in just a second. But I wanted to say thank you so much for enjoying our videos and for supporting both of our channels, and also for coming to our sales, because we have had such great luck, and we're so grateful. Jeremy, high five. High five. Thank you. So Jeremy's right off camera. He's going to help me with this unboxing. We have a lot of great items to sell. This is the continuation collection from the heart of Missouri. And boy, oh boy, I'm sure this box is completely loaded. So stay tuned, because this is the live unboxing of this giant box. And it is officially, I don't know how many pounds, but it is, holy cow. It looks as though it's 8 pounds, 15 ounces. 8 pounds, 15 ounces. So I'll get that situated. Welcome to Bully Run Coffee. I'm going to take the camera down, pause you for a sec. We'll be right back with you. Wait one sec. Well, welcome in, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us. As you know, this is going to be a partial preview. Jeremy's extremely busy with the coffee trailer. Jeremy, how have coffee and tea sales been going?
Crazy.
Fantastic.
Crazily busy.
I could not believe the response. I could believe it because people love your coffee and your tea. Could not believe the response the other night at our sale. That was insane. I couldn't believe it. And I am so grateful. So thank you all so much. Let's get into this. So welcome to Jeremy's channel, which is Bully Run Coffee. Thank you for joining us today. And this preview is going to be for the sale, which is June 3rd, Tuesday, June 3rd. There is the information, Tuesday, June 3rd. It's live at 7 p.m. We usually stay on for about 2.5 hours. Register at bullyrunantiques@gmail.com. Now, Jeremy had asked me before to make sure that you register at this email address. Do not go to Bully Run Coffee website to register. Please register through bullyrunantiques@gmail.com. Jeremy, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. And you are still sending out confirmation emails?
Yes.
That is correct. Okay, so once you register, you don't have to register for every sale unless you change a piece of your information, which I'll show you in just one sec. I have the list right here. You'll take a screenshot of it and send it over. This is a buy it now sale. It's fixed prices. This is the consignment from the heart of Missouri. Incredible, incredible lifelong collection. 2 generations of collectors. This is a very partial preview, and welcome to Bully Run, and thank you so much for being here. Now, let's get into the 5 pieces of information we absolutely require for registration. Let me put this on my little pad here so I look slightly more professional. So please take a screenshot of that. It says bullyrunantiques@gmail.com. We need your YouTube name, your real name, first and last, your shipping address, your email for your invoice, and we also need your phone number. We need all 5 pieces of information. This is safe and fun and awesome, and you're going to have a great time at the sale. Jeremy, did I forget anything?
No.
Okay.
Got it.
Fantastic. Thank you all so much. And then, because the last time, that you were at the sale, I threw in those little tiny wizards that I had just purchased, and I'm very, very fortunate. So I want to publicly thank Daryl and Karen, who are the vendors from Hartville that sold me the wizards. These were the additional ones that I was able to get from them, and I think we have another around maybe 50 as of right now, 50 or 60. Jeremy is also going to list the wizards on the Bully Run website very soon, and we'll have the photo of them. There's a couple different versions, the pricing, and the quantity of how many we have, and you can order them off the website. You can order them from Jeremy's website, so you can add them to a coffee order or a tea order, or just order the coffee and tea, or just order the wizards. Now, these sold out the last time, and you can see why. Look at the detail on these little guys with the little wand and brass. They're actually holding a little tumbled gemstone, and the body and the hat is Sculpey or Fimo, which is a polymer clay, and then it's fired, and these are all natural gemstones. Carnelian, agate, amethyst, aventurine, rock crystal. Those are all tumbles. And look at the way the person who handcrafted all of these created them, and each one is so different. Jeremy looked close at these and said, look at the faces. There's different expressions, you know? And we were laughing earlier because one looked like me on Sunday mornings. And one looks like his friend Cindy Wilson from Texas. So look at the, I know I did, I said it. Cindy, I'm sorry if you watch this, but it's true. But look at these. I know Jeremy's laughing in the background. I guess we should probably re-record this, but I'm not gonna. All right, so we have wizards coming to the sale. I hope you can see those really well. Trust me, they're incredible in real life. Miniature works of art. Let's clear this tray. I'm gonna put you on hold for a second. And you know what we are gonna do for full transparency, because we do it every single time. And a lot of people have said to me, don't be in a panic when you do this. Jeremy, hold on to those for a moment. Let me wipe this off. This table is so dirty. And Jeremy, I sorted that estate jewelry last night, and oh, the stuff I found was fantastic for the sale this weekend. So this is the giant box, what I am gonna do, and I hope there's no personal notes. Let's put that off to the side. Oh boy, oops. I hope that address didn't, hold on, let me flip that over. That's the consignor's address. She won't care if you send her a love letter. Oh, for your collection. Uh-oh, I got a gift already. Gift alert, 1, don't know, 2, 3, 4, and the box is totally empty now. So full transparency, just bubble wrap in the box. We'll move that out of the way. Jeremy, what have you thought about her collections in general? What would you?
Very nice.
Yeah. And do you think, oh, this is a gift for me, for your collection? Uh-oh. I got 2 boxed somethings. I don't know, but I got a gift again. Jeremy, I got another gift. All right, so we're gonna get into all these. This looks like amazing costume. So if you're into vintage costume jewelry, I think you're gonna be in luck in this sale. Don't know, have no idea, and boy, is this an incredible artistic necklace. Let's show you this one right away. Oh, wow. Jeremy, can you grab me that one black pad? Do you mind? If you can grab me that black one. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, yeah, perfect. Thank you so much. As I snatch it out of your hand. Look at that for a modernist neck ring. Holy cow. Mixed metals. Looks like sterling, copper. I would well imagine that has got to be an artisan. That's definitely an artisan-made work. The neck ring is fabulous, and look how that trails down on the front. I'd say late 1970s, that is killer. If that's any indication of what's in these bags, I am already to the moon. I will privately and publicly thank the consignor for this trusting me with her collection. Let me pause. I'm going to have Jeremy start to unbag some of these. And let's just spill one out. Let's just, I don't know, we're going to do random. But this is definitely a lot of costume. So if you're into costume jewelry, please come to the sale. But I'll show you some of that in just a little bit. And I guess, Jeremy, maybe what I could do is, do you want to start with that one? You can start with that one if you want. And just I would probably work on that table just because this is not the best table for jostling the camera. You know, I go crazy about that. Oh my gosh, let me show you. So yeah, sterling silver, holy artisan made, holy cow. Oh my God, is this cool? Oh, you guys have to wait. I'm gonna put some of these things out on the tray. Wow, I am already, oh my gosh, look how delicate and sweet for sterling silver. Jeremy, look at that, look. You know, Cindy would love that. She would absolutely go crazy for that. Or Mary, or boy, our buyers, you never cease to amaze us with what you are willing to purchase. Look at that big token. That is an awesome, awesome, awesome pendant. And I always think of these as good luck tokens because of that kind of gestural ethnographic. Really love that. That's probably Lee Sands. What are these? I'm already getting distracted. I need to lay these out. All right, guys, I'm gonna start to unbag these and lay these out, and then I'll put them out on my tray. Jeremy and I will be right back with you. Give us 1 sec. All right, so we're back, and we're in a really, really, really fun space right now because I never expected this. She's always sent us such diverse groupings, and You all have responded so drastically. I don't need to tell you. You already know what she sends. And I'm so excited, and you can hear in my voice because look at what, I mean, it's, I said to Jeremy, am I wrong or am I right with how diverse this is?
It's very diverse.
A very diverse grouping this time. So follow me here, and I'll do it as close up as I can with staying in focus. A big cluster of sterling silver, so a paw charm, a tree, some little drops, some sterling chains. I don't know if this is sterling or not. I will double check. You know that I always do. Appears to be sterling. Wonderful 80s style squiggle brooch. A very beautiful and conservative everyday wear pendant with that very chatoyant stone cabochon. These appear to be maybe little diamonds in the eternity pendant. This one's definitely CZ and vermeil. So if you wanted an eternity pendant and never got a chance to get one in the late 90s, 2000s, now's your chance. Beautiful sterling silver filigree earrings that Jeremy responded to from across the room. He said, what exactly are those? And I said, vintage and beautiful, very well made. Threader earrings, hoop style sterling silver earrings, a gold filled brooch from the 1940s, a rhinestone brooch from the 1940s, 1950s, fantastic sterling silver beaded tassel earrings, magnificent late 1980s into the 1990s, what is really hot right now selling for vintage, that woven herringbone fabric earrings that were very popular back then. And I hope the camera continues to assist me today and help me on staying focused. So this appears to be garnet or ruby, not sure on stones yet, but I'll look closer. This is probably Elliott stone. Very beautiful sterling silver bracelet, Murano art glass, a magnificent early Navajo mother of pearl, kind of classic, late 1940s, early 1950s construction. And look at those stones. Oh, and people had asked me to get sizes. And so I did bring out Barbara Mandrell is back. We found her. She was in concert and she was busy, but Barbara Mandrell is back. This is a size 6. So if you're into that, please come to the sale because we are going to price these things to sell. Are there any other rings, Jeremy? No, not so far, right? No, not so far. All right. So a charm bracelet in sterling silver, a pearl kind of real mod steel cable and cultured pearl bracelet. That is just so artistic and cool. And what I've been known for is the artistry of such pieces. I didn't want the everyday kind of jewelry. I never reach for it myself, and my consigners know Jason likes artistry. Jason likes craft and design. I don't like just a name. Beautiful dragonfly and sterling silver pendant, and I've always loved these. I wish I could get a little bit closer on those, but look at the size of that version, of that Millefiori double-sided Italian art glass pendant. Bezel set so you can wear it on both sides, and the light goes through this so beautifully. Jeremy, look at that right there. Mm-hmm. It looks like a leaded window. The craft that it would take to make these. And then the miniature size. A lot of these were done in 2000 as the commemorative for 2000, for the turn of the new decade, if you will. And these are just the same. They're just miniature versions. Jeremy, what you got? I'm going to set this over here. Oh, and then just so everyone knows, I still have a pile that I haven't gotten to. Oh, wait one sec, Jeremy. Sorry, to cut in line. A beautiful gold-filled charm bracelet. Some of these charms may be gold, but they're probably all gold-filled. I'll double-check that and make sure. Look at a robust bracelet in gold-filled. And by the way, why gold-filled is so great is it doesn't wear down very quickly. It always looks very gold for everyday wear. And I told Jeremy this. On a gold-filled bracelet like this, you could get one of these now for like $60 to $70 because of the weight. Because gold-filled is actually selling for more than what sterling silver is selling for. And in gold-filled, you could save a ton of money because in a 14-karat gold version, it would literally be $1,500 to $1,800 now to get that same bracelet in 14-karat gold. And when you wear it, nobody will know the difference. Oh, look at my sapphire ring. I get so distracted. I showed Jeremy my sapphire ring that I just bought. I bought it at the pawn shop. It's European cut diamonds and platinum. And there's a couple stones out of the shank. And it does need some work because it looks like someone stepped on it. But I had to save that from the pawn shop because that construction on the inside of that, and when you see those giant European cut diamonds that look like that. I showed Jeremy and he said, that is, what did you say? Comfortable is what you said. So comfortable. All right, Jeremy, pass me what you got, buddy. I'm gonna get my, oh my gosh, you did so great for me. Thank you so much. You make this so easy on me. Was this one signed, do you know?
I didn't
This one?
look.
Okay, so this is all costume. It is signed. Let me get my loop real quick. It's okay, let me get my loop, which I just had it 2 seconds ago. Can you see if you could, does that say Les Bernard? Could you double check that? I think it says Les Bernard. And the loop should be, let's see, where did I put that? I just had it 2 seconds ago. Let's see, I just had it. I think it says Les Bernard.
Yeah, I believe it does.
I think it does.
Yeah,
Les
it
Bernard.
does.
Okay. So we have a Les Bernard bracelet in this very modern, very sculptural, very substantial costume jewelry bracelet, silver plated, very wonderful in its almost George Jensen style. Again, as Les Bernard, you're going to save yourself a fortune since it's not Jensen and sterling. Beautiful clip earrings. Jeremy, I think there was, I don't remember, but I thought there was another pair of, oh, you do have a couple things over there. So you have a Haskell necklace. Off.
Right there.
Oh wait, oh this one. So Jeremy had this separate. Let me do these things in. I just got excited because what you showed me. Oh Jeremy, this is a good one because those are actual genuine stones. And this is a Miriam Haskell rope style chain, very beautifully constructed, classic 1950s Haskell. There's the Miriam Haskell tag. There is that interlocking clasp. And so everybody knows to get that open, you push the ring backwards, it opens that up, and then you pick it out like that. So, and then to get it back together, you put it in there and then pull, and it closes the mechanism. Push the ring to open, move it upwards and out, put it in, and pull it. See? So it's a double locking clasp by tension, and check that out for Haskell. And those are definitely gemstone with little crystals. Jeremy, that is a beauty because you can stack it. Oh, let me straighten this one out a little bit. So that one was a little bit crooked. Hold on, Jeremy. I'm going to help out so we don't have to do this later on. Let me straighten those little stations out because those pins that they use for that are a little bent. There we go. I got it. Just with a little bit of effort. So there's that, and absolutely cool. So Jeremy, what else are you working on today? Are you still doing shipping?
Yep.
How's it going? So far, so good? Yeah? So far, so good?
So far, so good.
Good. Oh, this will go with something else. Little golf clubs. I think this is Raza. Was this one signed, Jeremy? It is. This one's Raza. I've had Raza several times. I think this is Virgo. These were the basically molded plastic and gold tone zodiac signs. And I think this one is Virgo. I would imagine that is Virgo. And it's signed Raza right there. I've had a lot of them over the years. I've never had this one. I've yet to have this one, so I don't think very common. So if you're a Virgo and you love her and you love a giant statement piece, that is for you. These are faux pearl, and they are signed way up here. Not sure who those are, but if you need a long strand of faux pearl, we'll probably pair these two together. These look like amethyst. They are not. These are glass. Is this another Haskell? No, this is signed something else. Let's see here what we've got. What a discovery. This is just fun. This is also Les Bernard. So you have another Les Bernard. And the beauty of Les Bernard was it made costume jewelry that looked real, that mimicked fine jewelry. And why costume jewelry basically started was to mimic fine jewelry and to save ladies money on their fashion. So Les Bernard, incredibly well made. However, not amethyst, it's glass and faux pearl. But looks like amethyst and pearl. Those two will go together, and this is magnificent. Another Les Bernard, but that's a knockout. Jeremy, do you remember the one that was Shriner that I had? That was a large pink stone? Mm-hmm. Yes, and then what I sold for $975?
Yeah.
I sold it for $975 on eBay, and I paid $30 from Rogers. I bought a Shriner for $30 and I sold it for $975. It was worth every penny, but this one is very reminiscent of that Shriner, and it's signed right there, Les Bernard, and this is acrylic. This is not glass, this is acrylic, and that's gold tone. Really fantastic. Are you pulling out more stuff? Oh, you
Yeah.
are? Look at you go. Another gold tone chain. So that'll go in a lot. Jeremy's still working over there. Ooh, Jeremy. This is a somebody. Was this one signed Trifari? Do you know? It's signed right here. Could you double check that one and look right there, if you don't mind? Thank you for helping me. And then this. When Jeremy pulled these out, I am fairly certain.
It's Trifari.
Is it Trifari?
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain that these are sterling. And let me make sure that that clasp will work. Yes, it will. I am 99% sure. Oh, I wish I had my little... Oh, I do have my neck form. Could you do me a favor? Can you, while you're doing that, could you hand me that? Hold on. Let me see. I got it. Look at these for pearl strand. And Jeremy, remember when you pulled these out and I said I want them? Look why I want them, Jeremy. These look to be, I'll double check, they look to be natural cultured pearls. And the luster on these is magnificent, is what I would call it. I'm going to go with, I am currently 80% sure that these are natural cultured pearls. But unfortunately, the ring light is flashing out the color. It is a very blush, champagne, and almost a lavender, like a lavender blush. I don't know how else to quantify the color, but if you, I don't know if you can see that outside the ring light. I wish I could block out some of the light a little bit. Maybe if I put them on my hand and away from the ring light. I don't know if you can see that very well, but they're just such a gorgeous blush pink luster, and they're huge. They are, yeah, I see imperfections in them. I'm now 90% sure that those are genuine pearls. Absolutely magnificent luster, and was in with the costume. So that's a great save. I would say that so far, that's my personal standout so far. And you know, in my videos, I usually don't pick a favorite, do I, Jeremy?
Right.
I'll let you move that stuff off. Oh, can I have just, this is, we don't need to show that one. There's additional pieces, and I do not know what this is. Holy cow. Jeremy, no wonder why you didn't put it on there. Wow. What is this? Is this a Jeffrey Bean, an old one? I think this is an old Jeffrey Bean. Older. Look at the tag there. There you go. Someone like me needs to do some mega research because it is that almost classic, what do you say, high style, unbelievably beautiful. Let me see if I can move these pieces off and put this on a board. Oh, let me use that. Thank you, Jeremy. It's just in the perfect amount of time. Do you want me to give you, Jeremy, do you want me to give you one of these to start? Oh, wait, the Trifari. We got to show them this. So that's the bird in the nest. Jeremy, would you think I was bonkers to say that this on eBay would go for, that's like 135, 155? Wouldn't you say, because unusual? Yeah. Jeremy used to sell Trifari like crazy. And there's the mark right there, Crown Trifari way down in. Most people would miss it because it's only partial marked. That is definitely Trifari. Late 1950s into the 1960s. I have yet to see the bird on the nest with the pearl eggs. Those are faux pearl, they're not cultured, and gold tone metal. That is a knockout for costume. That's gonna make someone incredibly happy. And there's the Jeffrey Bean laid out, and unfortunately, I can't get the whole thing in. Let me double this up and show you the pearls though. And as I almost knocked the camera over completely, do your research on that one. That's a winner. Absolutely, Jeremy, I'll hand you that back. If you could put it back in a bag, that'd be awesome. I'll do a quick little regrouping. We have these other two bags right here and right here. Oh, and I have a pile of necklaces. There's hairpins, there's celluloid hairpins, there is a money clip, there are cufflinks. Let me show you the cufflinks, and great cufflinks there and there. So if you're into cufflinks for your collection or your fella's collection, this is a monogrammed sterling silver, beautiful leather collar necklace, magnificent, awesome clip-on earrings, really very, very cool with color. Jeremy, I'm gonna pass you, well, I guess I could do these necklaces next. Look at those for sterling silver. Again, are they malachite? You know, the last one I had was not malachite, it was actually lacquer. So I'm always skeptical, but I'll slow down and look at those. Could be malachite, could be acrylic. There is cufflinks that match that monogrammed pendant. A whole bunch more things that now I'm getting, the things I got done filtered in with these. I want to lay these chains out. Let's put these pendants out that are off camera. Jeremy, we're going to get into these next two bags. Are you excited?
Sure.
You happy?
Yeah.
You're not falling asleep this time. What's going on with you? Did you get a nap today?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, you worked so hard the other day. Thank you again for all your effort. Angel skin branch coral, amethyst and pearl beads. Not sure, but looks like maybe serpentine and sterling silver beads. Definitely sterling silver beads. I would say Mexican or Native American because of the clasp that's there. And those definitely, to me, read as more Mexican beads. A beautiful, beautiful figural pendant in aluminum. Fantastic art glass piece that's gigantic on a cord. And it's signed Juanita Mari. So there's that. And then these are onyx beads. And those are beautiful onyx beads graduated. I've often said they're very difficult to sell, but they go with everything. So you just throw them on and go. Or do a daring pairing, if you will. Put the onyx and the angel skin coral together. And look at that kind of story that would tell. To where you'd have that one up close and the onyx a little bit longer. Matched with like really cool drop earrings of some sort. Maybe turquoise earrings. So you have onyx, coral, and turquoise together. I don't know. That just makes sense to me. Let me pause, and we're going to get into these two massive bags. These are completely bursting full, and I'm sure they're full of surprises. A lot of smaller sterling chains, by the way. So let me show you those real quick and clear my desk. And a lot of little sterling pendants. So if you're into delicate sterling silver, a lot of delicate sterling silver pendants this time. A very beautiful inlaid dragonfly I showed Jeremy earlier. A tiny little cross on a beautiful box chain. Box chains are delicate, but they're very strong. They look delicate, but they're very, very sturdy. One of the most sturdy chains that you can get is either the mirrored box or the rope. And look at that for a crystal pendant. Looks like a giant diamond that you could wear every day and not be worried to lose a 3-carat diamond. Really beautiful light in that. I wish you could see that. I'll take it out of the bag because that one does speak to me. That one does say, you know what, affordable and really looks luxurious. Because look at the light in this. Look at how that kind of throws the light right back out at the viewer. I hope you're picking up the brilliance in that because that is truly magnificent. Jeremy, you sound like a cat stuck in a bag.
Yep.
You don't care. Oh, Jeremy, look at these though. Jeremy, look. Oh my gosh. Jeremy, we should spill these guys out. Look at those. I'm gonna have you lay those out. That's a yes. And then little pendants, and she said a giveaway. So there's little pendants again for a giveaway. She's always so generous with giving things away. A sterling silver and marcasite ring. Really nice stud earrings. And you can see that these don't need to be taken out of the bags. Oh wait, these do, because these are black coral. Jeremy, I'll give you this tray back in 1 minute. Here, do you want to take those necklaces off? Look at how great. Take those off, those are done. And then if you just want to put them over there, it's fine. Yeah, yep, perfect, thank you. Black coral earrings. And it's missing one of the hooks, but, oh no, it's not. Hold on, I'm gonna fix this. Hold on. Let's see, can I fix this? Jeremy, you starting to snore?
Nope.
No? Let's see here. Let's do this. Okay. Black coral earrings. Now I got the post back on, the French hook. Look at that. Look at how cool those are. Really cool black coral. What else do I need? You know what I'm gonna do, Jeremy? I'll pause. I said I was gonna pause 12 times. I'll pause, and then we're gonna get into this one and this one because they're monstrous. I'm super excited. Jeremy, why are you laughing? You think it's funny?
Yes.
All right, so I just had a really bad joke, and I'm glad that the camera was not rolling. I've been so... Why am I so offensive, Jeremy? I'm bombastically offensive.
Oh, well.
Oh, I know. What are you going to do? Oh, I just dumped out this awesome Jeremy. What is going on in this bag? You know what? Did I give you the good bag? I think I did as well. They're all good bags. Let me get this cleaned up. I'm so glad that... What were you laughing about? You know what that was funny about? I'm terrible. I think this could be... You're not supposed to say yes. You're supposed to say, no, you're the apple of my eye. Let me try it again. Jeremy, have I been very well behaved?
Yes, you have been.
Oh, thank you.
You're the apple of my eye.
Aw, Jeremy. You didn't have to say that. Why did your eyebrow go up? Oh. All right, so this one is probably sterling. I think it is. It sure looks like it is. I'm going to double check that. Holy, what on earth? I hope everyone's still with us, Jeremy, because wow, no friggin' way. Oh my gosh, Jeremy. You know that I love these and I only have one in my collection after 30 years. A celluloid Art Deco belt. These never exist in good condition. She absolutely shocked me on this. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. This is so complete and it's in wonderful condition. How in the world did celluloid and brass get along together to stay together since the 1920s? So it's considered jadeite celluloid, and it is technically celluloid. And wow, this is incredibly special. You know, I don't like when Jeremy, I can't stand when they go, this is special. And then you go online and you find 12 of them. You're not going to find 12 of this online. It's not going to happen. So it's an Art Deco celluloid and brass belt with its original drop tassel from the 1920s, 1930s. Incredibly well made. And look how they applied these brass medallions with rivets through the celluloid. So an artist had to actually rivet the medallions through that kind of Celtic design or ancient Roman design of that medallion with those applied cones and faux granulation. Absolutely ingenious and incredible. And every medallion is there. But see how I laid it down so that it didn't get kind of kinked up upon itself. But every medallion is there. Let me start at the end. Sorry if I made someone dizzy there. There we go. And I'm going to go really slow across all of these. And what's remarkable about this is, see, there had been some sort of reaction between the celluloid and the brass because they do not like to be neighbors. But that's to be expected. A little bit of ketchup and a little bit of time would get that off of there. And yes, I use ketchup to get rid of that. I always have, I always will. But I would store this not enclosed in a bag, probably in a box with like a cotton or linen liner, out of the sun, out of humidity, and it will last another probably 100 years. Is my guess, but all original with that. I could spend 45 minutes on this incredible belt. So to the consignor, thank you for really kind of showing me something I haven't seen in a very long time. That would be, historically, that would be an honor to own for anyone who does vintage fashion or does like flapper dresses. Jeremy, did you see, look at the construction, how that lasted. Can you imagine a belt, Jeremy? Feel how light this is. Here, feel how light that is. I want you to, would you ever consider, like if you were at a flea, would you know what it was or would you know? Okay, and you wouldn't really pick it up and think about it. Yeah, so that is incredible. Jeremy, remember this, please. So if you're ever looking through somebody's stuff at the flea, please remember that. Thank you. This is a very large cast aluminum starfish, and it's massive. It is gigantic as a pendant. This is a very beautiful box. Let me lay some of these pieces out. Jeremy's working on his. Do you want me to show them here? I'll show them yours, and then you can continue. You're not done yet? Oh, did you just tell me to wait?
Yeah.
What if I don't want to? I can't stand myself. All right, I'm going to pause. You should see Jeremy's face. He's done. Oh, Jeremy, thank you. Look at that. Yeah, and Jeremy, do you want to? Oh, you do yours on there, and then I'll wait and do these. Oh, this one is sterling silver. Did you remember what I said about the, look, I got distracted. Do you remember what I said about the millennium, the 2000s?
Yeah.
How I said, look what it says on the back. It says Celebrity Cruises, and then it says Millennium, but that's probably because they did it in 2000 as a commemoration. They probably did this in 2000 for commemorating sterling silver box, and then that Venetian glass. Look at the little tree. Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Sterling silver box with that little tree. They probably named the Millennium, after the new millennium. So I loved that. That's very cool. All right, getting back into this. No more history lessons. Mixed metals, fantastic artisan, probably sterling silver, and then I asked Jeremy to please put these out. Boy, oh boy, there's some really beautiful little pendants. We will sell this as a grouping. So that is definitely a natural sapphire. That one is for sure a little natural sapphire, pear-shaped. This one is carnelian and sterling silver. This one is sterling silver brooch and pendant. And this one could be a little gold or gold-filled cross. So we'll do those in a little grouping. And then over here, Jeremy laid these out, likely sterling silver. Very dramatic, very modernist with that kind of bent metal, heavy. So if you're not into heavy earrings, I'd probably avoid those. And then this we'll put with these. And then this filigree, we'll probably put this with something else as well. Although beautifully made, these are Mexican sterling. And sometimes they're plated, but that one's definitely silver. Sometimes they're also 800 silver. So let's not get carried away on that. A jadeite and a glass bangle. So there is a jadeite and glass bangle. Some people call that a nephrite bangle. Okay, I wouldn't disagree. So we could say a nephrite bangle, and it looks as though, oh, that's just some sort of wax on it. Or a price tag. It looked like it was broken when repaired. That's a glass bangle. A lot of people say Peking glass on that. No problem. I'm okay with that. Sterling silver frog earrings that Jeremy so carefully paired up. And a Buddha necklace that is just awesome. And I did not see this, so let me face this towards me. Yeah, that is quite awesome. And definitely glass or stone. I like the matte finish and then the polished kind of high points. Really fantastic on this great beaded chain. And I like that little character bead right there. That is super cool. Jeremy, did you like that one? This
Yeah.
one? Yeah? Perfect. What are you working on over there? You're awfully quiet. Do you want to tell the viewers anything? Do you want to tell them how calm and normal I am?
Oh, God.
Do you want to tell them how well behaved I've been? Oh, I haven't been. Do you want to, let's think here. Do you want to go to lunch?
Yeah.
Okay, I knew I could get you to answer. Jeremy, do you think I ruin your channel, or do you think I accentuate your channel?
You accentuate my channel.
Oh, thank you. You're so great. Jeremy, look at these. How did I miss these? I missed them on your tray.
I don't know.
I missed them on your tray.
I didn't miss him.
I missed them on your tray. But it does take a team sometimes. Peacock sterling silver clip earrings. Those I absolutely love. And the little tail on that one, they flip down.
Yeah.
I wonder why did the tails flip down? Just to articulate? I think so. Just to be fancier. Those are really cool. Jeremy, I'll hand you that one back. I think we're done in that tray. So everyone kind of gets the real feeling for what's going to be here. And if you just want to set it, Jeremy, set those pieces with those. It's fine. You're fine. And then I'll have you work on my pile because I'm lazy. Why am I so lazy today? Is it just today? Oh, boy. This is the looks I get. I think I just live to drive you completely crazy.
Yeah.
Do you think, Jeremy, you're not supposed to say that quick.
What?
You're supposed to say, no, you don't. You're the apple of my eye.
Oh.
That's what you're supposed to say. Do you want to try it again? This is sterling silver and so wide and beautiful. And I've always said to Jeremy that I have one like this and I've worn it at least once a month for the last 25 years. It's kind of a go-to because you can stack it with other things. And if you're having that day that you don't know what else to wear, this is just the most convenient thing to, it's the kind of go-to, the grab and go. Very well constructed and definitely domed on the surface. That's awesome. I'm glad she included that in the sale. Kind of rounds it out for, because there's delicate and bold. There's artistic and more contemporary, commercial, I should say. Hammered, oh, it is signed, sterling, hammered brass, and sterling silver. I don't know that artist mark. So I'm going to let you guys out there in YouTube land do the research on that mark right there. I don't know it offhand. So if any of you know that mark, go ahead and put it down in the comment section. And please come to the sale because we have a lot of fun. There's going to be some great giveaways, and we're excited to bring back some of the wizards because they sold out so quick the last time. Jeremy and I didn't expect it. And he was like, that was such a whirlwind. And they sold out so quick that I'm glad that I'm able to bring some back on and put them into the consignment sale as well. So there's that. And I'll say for construction on this, probably one of the most well-made I've seen with the mixed metals. That's beautifully done. Probably some more sterling silver hoop earrings up here on this corner. A magnificent sterling silver channel inlay and turquoise bracelet. A lot of times this is resin or acrylic. On this one, that is definitely turquoise. And I can tell based on color variation and the way the stones are actually set down in there. It's a very small wrist size. Probably, most of these, Jeremy, were like a 5.5 to a 6. Yeah, that's definitely very, very small. Let me see if I can close this in just a little bit because that's going to be too wide at the back and it's not very circular, even though wrist is more ovoid or oval. But let me move that down a little bit there. I feel better about where I adjusted that to without popping the stones out. But yeah, that does look like resin inlay. It's absolutely not. That is absolutely stone. And very beautiful, very well done, and has age to it. That was nice. This is quite unusual. Definitely, wow. Jeremy, did you study that one? No. It's actually amber. That's a hair barrette. That's, yeah. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
So, laminated amber, that's a hair ornament or hair barrette. Really fantastic. Ooh, these are nice. Like that C form with the pearl in the center. Sterling silver, little kids with a house. Or a little married couple that just got a house. So if you know someone that just got a home, these are beautifully done. They look like Mings. They're probably not. They're probably Japanese. But they're reminiscent of Mings. And beautifully done. These are great. So we'll sell those as a pair. The sterling silver kids going crazy. They're a brooch and a pendant. So you could actually wear them as a brooch and a pendant. And look how cool that when you wear them, check this out, where the bail is, let me show you, she would be at an angle and he would be like me, upside down going bonkers. Jeremy, does this look like me?
Yep.
That one?
Yes.
But
That's
you're not
why I
supposed
put
to.
it there.
You're not supposed to say yes. You're supposed to say, no, you're calm and normal. But look, she would hang this way and then this would be me. That would be
Try
me.
not to fib.
This is this is black coral, and when I say a big one, I mean very large. Years ago, I had one similar, and I sold it on eBay for. Let me move these off of here. I sold it on eBay for. It was well over $350. They have come down a little bit, but let me put that on white for you on the back of this board. And then Jeremy, are you is that our last little tray? Maybe
Mine.
out of yours? Well, I mean, I just have this little random stuff here, but guess what we could do? We could say, oh, but look at that. You have to come to the sale to see this stuff.
Right.
But then they'd say, wait a minute, I want to see that cuff bracelet with the watch. And then wait, I want to see this bag of goodies that's fantastic over there. That's pure artistry. I want to see the hair ornaments that are vintage. That everybody now all of a sudden wants hair ornaments. I never would imagine some of the things that sell now. Oh wait, but we have to show this. We have to show this one. I'm so scattered today. Look, amethyst and sterling silver from the late 1940s into the 1950s. Yeah, goodness. You always find the bracelets like this. You hardly ever find the brooches. Little pendants in sterling. And this. I laid it out so I could show you. Now I almost messed it all up. So, Jeremy, can I have a raise? Yeah, can I have a raise because of being a host on your show? This is black coral and magnificent and very large scale. Jeremy, will you ever replace me as the host?
No.
No? Why not?
There's
What
no
if,
else out
what if there was a big demand? Like, what if people said, we won't come to the sale if Jason's there? What would you do? You... I love your shoulder shrug just now. You just made my day. You're the best. This is black coral, Hawaiian likely origin, and really lightweight, but such an impressive size. So if you're into black coral, and you missed the last black coral beads from the collection, the round ones, this is just absolutely gorgeous. And then I'll bring these up to you, and we'll just do a quick little inside the bag kind of quick peek, because I do want to call it. I do want to go to lunch. I do want to rest for tomorrow. I have a lot going on here local, and we're just so incredibly grateful for all of you coming over to the sales. There are rings, there are pendants, there are little beautiful charms, earrings, an old watch, likely gold filled, a ball pendant watch there in that blue enamel. See that one right there? That's a standout, absolutely. A wristwatch, some beautiful sterling silver and leather bracelets, fantastic, robust, kind of masculine or industrial Mexican silver and brass earrings, carved mother of pearl, pieces, components, a pendant, amber and magnificent construction with a leather buckle on an amber beaded bracelet. What a courageous combination of leather and amber together. Absolutely artistry. That cuff watch, or the hinged bangle watch bracelet, magnificent and old. Not sure exactly what this is, but absolutely cool for a dimensional cherry brooch. Really dynamic and really big. Almost reminiscent of Chini. I did not see if it was signed. Look at that little brooch with, with Powish shell and sterling silver. Really nice on its original card. More charms, more artistry, the hair ornaments, more earrings, this beautiful little compact, a delicate, what appears to be maybe a sapphire bangle bracelet. Appears to be sapphire, maybe blue topaz. A very nice pocket mirror. We'll probably pair at least this and this together and maybe another piece. We'll do a lot of pairings. We're going to consolidate down. This is a costume scarab bracelet. Those are not genuine stones. Those are molded glass. Brass and beautiful designer earrings. Oops, nope, fur clips. Sorry about that. Fur clips, there you go. And the reason why I said earrings is because I looked down at this, and this whole bag is filled with little sterling silver, delicate hoop and semi-hoop earrings. So if you like sterling silver, come on over to the sale because we've got tons of it. Jeremy, are you ready? Oh, you are. You have almost all of it done?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay, this is our final tray, everyone. And we want to welcome you all in, and thank you so much for being here. So Jeremy laid out most of this would be considered Mexican and Native American. Really fantastic. There's a lot of shell beaded. This one has quite a bit of age to it. Magnificent construction on this. And boy, I like the mixture of kind of those little fetish beads, the red beads, the turquoise beads, the mother of pearl, and the shell, asymmetrically set. Well, Jeremy, oh, there was another one. So did these all have pairs, Jeremy, on this tray? The earrings? Because those.
So.
Okay, so these are sterling silver on those kind of triple hoops. Deep oxidation would clean up very well. These are definitely a resin or acrylic inlay in red, so those are not gemstone. These could be gemstone, I'll double check those. These are pink mother of pearl. This is an onyx and sterling silver ring. Let's get a size on that one. Jeremy, did I miss any of the rings and not size them? Or we just didn't have many? We didn't have many?
That's the only one I had.
That's the only one you had so far? She always sends so many rings. This is 7 3/4 for onyx and sterling. Maybe what I'll do, Jeremy, is, do you think we could add in maybe like 10 or 15 sterling rings? If we can? Okay. Maybe we'll bring on some more sterling rings. We did the last time, and we didn't have Barbara Mandrell, and they still all sold out. Were you surprised by that? That people were like, yeah, I was too. That people were like, you don't have to have sizes on them. We'll just buy them. That was awesome. This is marcasite and sterling silver. Very large cross. Incredibly well made. I like the dazzle of that one. Beautiful, almost threader earrings, turquoise nuggets, sterling silver Mexican drops, a whole bunch of sterling silver hoop earrings, and I really like these hammered ones. These don't appear to be sterling, but then again, I'll double check and make sure and see if they are, and of course the beads. These are now extremely popular. They're usually Santo Domingo. This one I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly if they're Santo Domingo or not. They're definitely older. There's horn, shell, stone, turquoise, pipe stone, and some other sort of seashell beads and sterling silver findings on the top there. Beautiful length as well. Would lay down on a bust, incredibly beautiful. So I like when the flow of these is very gradual, meaning look at the length of this and see how these are very small, but then they get so much smaller up here. But look at that very soft gradation of not only color and size of beads. Great polish on them, definitely older. Did you see those?
Yeah.
Aren't those great?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jeremy loves beads like that as well. And I guess we're going to call it because, ooh, the sterling bracelet. I need to straighten that out. It's kind of tangled on itself, but there's this very beautiful sterling silver, at least it appears to be sterling silver Italian bracelet with that kind of beaded look. Jeremy, can you think of anything that I forgot?
Nope.
Okay, are you excited?
Yep.
Do you want to say anything to them? Would you like to say any sort of thank you for the turnout or the coffee orders?
Thank you for the coffee orders and the tea orders.
What tea did you sell the most of? Do you remember? Was it the blueberry?
I think it was between the blueberry and the almond pear chai.
Oh.
And we got a new one in for iced tea for next time.
Seriously?
Yes.
I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. So, can we do a specialty sale that I told you I wanted to do tea and then the little N and T so we could do teas and trinkets? All right, so we're going to do a specialty. We just came up with it just now. We're going to do a specialty sale. Jeremy just said yes. So you all heard it here first. We're going to do a TNT, which is going to be trinkets and teas. And it was like our coffee one. We won't have as many things to sell. This one I missed too. This one's sterling with a monstrous crystal on it. That one looks like a $50,000 diamond with that incredible crown kind of mounting with that really beautiful bail. And that is definitely a fantastic kind of twisted sterling silver chain. Sure, there's a name for that one. But I don't agree with all these contemporary things of contemporary names for everything. I just don't do it. I go, that is beautiful, is what it is, and incredibly well made. So, Jeremy will do the TNT sale coming up, but this preview, once again, is for our sale coming up June 3rd. There's the information. We'll promptly start at 7 p.m. Please send over your registrations to thebullyrunantiques@gmail.com. Do not send them to the website, because that is definitely difficult to keep track of for Jeremy's sake. Partial preview again, because there's a lot of stuff off camera, and we will be doing bundles and hopefully adding in some sterling rings. Take a screenshot of that. That's thebullyrunantiques@gmail.com. We now have over 797 registrations, and Jeremy, if not even more, Jeremy says, and we've lost track after so many, but please just register for the sales, and even if you don't, come over and see how it works, and come over and just say hello and support us. Any view is a good thing for us at this point. So we really do appreciate you being there. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting not only my channel, but Jeremy's channel, and the growth we've had. It definitely makes us extremely happy. Again, it's not out of necessity that we do this, but it's out of our desire to be with all of you. And it does make us extremely happy to be able to really kind of expand our footprint here on more of a national level And again, I have my work cut out for me to straighten all this up, so I'm not going to keep you any longer. Have an amazing Sunday. We will look forward to seeing you on Tuesday night. Jeremy, thanks for helping.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it. So, all right, we're going to go to lunch and get a little rest. We love you because we do.